Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. I don't know about you all, but I've been really feeling the energies the past couple of weeks, especially the past few days. We had 2 X-class solar flares within the span of a couple of hours this morning. We've had countless numbers of moderate solar flares, which are still very strong. And I think it was on Saturday where we had 2 near X-class solar flares. So there have been times I've just been completely wiped out and tired and had to take a nap. And there's times like today where I had, a lot of energy flowing through me. And then I did sort of crash this evening, and that's when I told myself, I have been honoring my body's need to rest. But tonight I just felt this really strong calling to get out of nature. So you can probably hear the cicadas behind me. It's been really, really beautiful. I captured some just amazing, magical things, and I feel like it's one of these things where we just kind of forget that we have these tools in our arsenal, which something as simple as going out in nature and connecting to Gaia can do wonders for our energy. And not just physical energy, but our spiritual tank needs to be filled too. And so just to come out and I'll share in my stories the amazing video I captured when I got here. It literally looked like a portal. Is all I could describe it. And the water, the way that the light was reflecting, and we are coming up on a portal, the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. So I wanted to come on here. Obviously I didn't do my normal post or video or anything about the new moon in Leo. My intention was to do that, and I was just so wiped out Saturday, and I had a concert to go to, so I chose to rest instead of doing that. But I figured I would kind of do a combination. I'm hoping to maybe do something actually on 8-8 or maybe on Wednesday in advance of it. But I just wanted to come in and connect with you guys and just let you know you're not alone. I will also be doing a Facebook Live tomorrow night with my friend Scott, and I have that in my stories as well. But if any of you want the link to watch that, it's his Walking with Shadows group, or you can follow him. He's got a public page where you can follow him and get the link. I usually share it as well, at least on my Facebook page, if you want to watch it afterwards. So, we're going to talk about the Lionsgate. We're going to talk about the energies. Just if you have any interest in that, or just kind of want to know and make sense of some of the things you're feeling and experiencing. And again, to just know you're not alone, I would encourage you to tune into that. Something really interesting happened. When I went on that retreat around July 4th, I was gifted the opportunity to go through card decks that one of my friends has, and I was able to purchase them at a extremely discounted rate, so it was very kind of her. And I can't remember, it might be this one that's out of print, but it's just so cool, and I was really drawn to it today. It's called the Shapeshifter Tarot, and just right away, look at that image. How amazing is that? That's like the spirit of Mother Earth within us, and a reminder, to connect with her. And when you connect with her, you connect to the all, and you connect back in with yourself and center and ground yourself. But I haven't used this deck yet, and I just was kind of picking it up today and flipping through it, and there was a card that just stood out to me. It just jumped out, and of course, because it has a lion on it, I'm sure that's part of the reason. But I'll show it to you guys. It was like this glowing lion, and I was like, wow. And so when I first saw it, I figured it was the Strength card. And it doesn't look to me like this is a traditional tarot deck, so I do need to dive more into it. But I think this is the Two of Cups. And it's interesting to me because cups, you usually don't see a lion. You usually don't see fire associated with water. And I'm telling you, I've been really drawn to water this week. And normally during Leo season, this time of year, especially the Lionsgate, I'm all about the fire and You know, I went swimming yesterday. I just have really wanted to be immersed in water. And even like the last couple of concerts I went to, it rained and all these people were covering up with ponchos, and I was just like relishing it. I didn't care that I got soaked. It felt cleansing. And to me, you know, and I'm going to read from the book because it's just so profound of I think the message that obviously Spirit wants us to hear. But I think that the reason I've been feeling the draw to the water is because water and fire seem like such opposites, like the yin and the yang and the divide, the different sides that, you know, of the political spectrum and all these other things. But I think what Spirit wants to remind us is that there's balance. There's got to be balance in everything. And number 2 is about balance. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to love. We can focus on the hate and the differences and the fear. But I think too, and it's easier said than done, right? Because I have very strong beliefs, you know, on one side. And it's hard to detach myself and not get caught up in that. But I have a lot of friends, a lot of wonderful, beautiful, amazing people who I know don't share the same beliefs as me politically. And so you find that challenging, but at the same time, I still love being around them. They're high vibrational. And I think at the end of the day, what you've got to focus on and remember is that the Creator and the universe, everything, is about balance and harmony. And if everything needs to be in balance, then, right, there's the law of polarity, that there are 2 opposite sides that have to exist to bring in the balance. So I know it's easier said than done, but I think focusing on the fact that everyone is serving a purpose in the bigger purpose of universal balance, that's what you have to remember at the end of the day. Not to focus on hatred and those things. And there are different levels of the layers of it. There are people who truly are, you know, aren't, I guess, capable of making the shift. But there are people who are on both sides of the spectrum that are making the shift, and they are high vibrational. And they're the ones that have the power, the ability to go through this portal and to be anchoring this very, very delicate balance that we're on. So I'm going to go ahead and read this from the book really quickly. But the key words for this card that I was, you know, so drawn to for this Lionsgate portal: love, harmony, kindred soul. The lion merged with the bright sun, dominates the sky, and dips down into the waters of the ocean. The sun represents spiritual power, strength, and courage, all necessary ingredients to make changes in creating desirable situations. In order to be able to accomplish this creating, the initiate must fully understand how to correctly combine spiritual power, the sun, spirit, co-creating strength of the god, with the creative matrix, ocean, abyss, emotions, womb of the goddess, using wisdom, timing, courage of conviction, and strength of will. The initiate is shifting into the dolphin form, a creature symbolizing the active seed forms, releasing negative emotions back into the creative matrix. The initiate is setting the stage to freely create positive emotions. Drawing on harmony and balance of the water abyss, the initiate dolphin leaps for joy, knowing that she or he has moved into a time of balance between the spiritual and the physical, a place where all things become possible. The harsh, rugged cliffs of hard times lie behind. Messengers, the birds from spirit, rise into the golden air, representing the free flow of messages from the deities to the initiate. The wings of enlightenment and spiritual thought are repeated in the fins of the frolicking dolphins. Being at one with the goddess and the god fills the initiate with joy and blessed harmony. The prophecy, a time of balance and harmony, is achieved after difficult times. Isn't that beautiful? You are at peace with yourself and others, subconsciously preparing for positive changes to come into your life. Your desire for a companion or friend, a kindred soul, is close to being fulfilled. So I think that's a really beautiful message. And I encourage you all to set intentions going through this gate, not for just yourself, but for the world and for Mother Earth. Send her love and healing and peace as she needs it, and she's picking up on the tension and negative energy that's flowing within us all.